I'm so sorry I have not been very present lately. It's been kind of rough with the ascension process, and for those that are going through it, you know what I'm talking about. Nonetheless, I'm here. Quick announcement prior to everybody coming on, or as you're coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Gypsy Roots Tarot. I am Victoria Violet, your hostess. I did a poll, and believe it or not, only 3 people answered the poll, but the ones that did wanted this channel to remain strictly Libra. So because they were the only ones that did answer the poll, I am going ahead with that it's going to remain Libra only. And I'm sorry for everyone else, other air signs, etc., because you didn't answer the poll. Anyway, here we go, Libra. Here we go. So we are going to be using the Weight Rider deck, but before we get started with that, I hope everybody's doing fine. I'm going to do the layering as I normally do, laying everything out. And let's get going. We're going to do our base cards with the Weight Rider deck, our giant deck that I have in my hand. Okay. Sorry for the pounding. I know it sounds loud. I do read reversals, but there's no use to keep them reversed as I take a look at them and take a look at the energy as it's presenting itself. And then I make my assertions from there, okay? We are also using the Gypsy Witch Tarot, which I have in my hand right now for Libra. Please and thank you. All right. Interesting. You have cups and then you have bottles of gaiety. Interesting. Okay. Oh, Libra. Why, Libra? Why? Why is it that every time that I try to steer you into another direction, the man and the fox come out? Every time. So, I'll tell you what the layout looks like, and then we'll get into the tarot itself. Right here, you have the 4 of Cups. But then you have the card of gaiety, of celebration, and, you know, hey, we've got something beautiful to celebrate. Isn't that great? Looks good to me so far. Let's see how it rolls out. We have the 10 of Cups, which is also a very, very awesome card. And then we have either a change of residence here with the stork, or we have movement. Where are we going? I don't know yet. Let's take a look and see where we're going. During the middle here, now it gets bumpy. We have the 10 of Wands, and then we have this gentleman trying to come back. For those that are in separation, you may have somebody that's trying to come back towards you. I hope not, but hey, I can only tell you what I'm picking up. Here you have the 4 of Coins, so it could either be, part of your security is in question, or you're feeling like you don't trust someone in reference to your finances, or even your sense of security as a human being, right? We have a tendency of over trusting people at times, and then they leave us for dead pretty much, you know. They just don't pan out. These people just don't do right, and they end up making a mess out of our lives, and we didn't realize at the time that we got with them that they were a hot mess, right? So here we go with the fox. So again, you have the fox energy here overshadowing, I don't know if it's your finances or if it's your sense of security, but that's what's there. Okay, let's go back this way. And hi to whoever joined. Welcome. So your 4 of Cups, why is your 4 of Cups here, please? Why is the 4 of Cups here with the wine and the symbol of cheerfulness and gaiety? And that's good, but if there's so many cups out there, just be careful that you're not overdoing it. Like, if there's a celebration, make sure that you're not overdoing it and drinking way too many cups, if you know what I mean. Make sure that if it's somebody coming towards you and they want to celebrate, that they don't overindulge as well. And then, you know, things can go awry like that. So just be very careful with that, okay? Why are these cups here? Why are the cups here, please and thank you? Why are the cups here? All right, well, they don't look bad. They don't look bad, I'm going to tell you. They don't look bad. Okay? So I'll just put those here. Why is the stork here? And hello to everyone. I hope you're having a good night. Wow, that's really ugly of you, and you really shouldn't be talking like that. There could be children that are watching, which shouldn't be here, but just in case they are, I really don't think that you need to be on this channel, because that is really ugly, and we don't stand for crap like that. That's disgusting. Anyway, so the stork, why is the stork here? I'd rather have no one here than one person that's going to be saying a lot of crap to me, because that's really ugly. That's really ugly. Yep. All right. Want to come back again? I mean, that's the second time. It's disgusting. Okay. All right. So why is the stork here, please, with this beautiful happy time? This 10 of Cups. And I hope everybody's having a good evening. I hope you had a good day today. It was Monday. Sometimes Mondays can be really ugly, huh? Just depending on where you work, whether you work for yourself, and sometimes even your own companies, right? It can be hard because, you know, you come into problems that you have to solve. As I said, solve, I have the 5 of coins here, so somebody may be going through it financially. Why is this man here? Why is this man here with the 10 of Wands, please? Wow, that one didn't want to come off of my hand. Why is the 10 of Wands here, please, with this man? Why? I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of problems with these cards as we get into them, okay? And then why do we have the security that's overshadowed with the fox, please? Why do we have overshadowing with the fox here? Ooh, those were too many. My goodness, I don't think so. Why is there overshadowing with this fox here, please? With the 10, I'm sorry, with the 4 of coins. Because there's somebody trying to get away with something. I told you guys I felt something. Oh my gosh. Okay. There is somebody here that's trying to get away with something. We'll figure it out in just a bit. So back to the surprise and the happiness and the gaiety and the celebration that we have with the 4 of Cups. And then we have four more cups here. I never realized that. Yeah, there's 4 cups on this one as well. So generally speaking, which is why I didn't want to get into telling you guys whether something good or bad or ugly was happening before I had the cards laid out, is that generally speaking, the 4 of Cups is somebody that's discontented, somebody that's not having a good time, somebody that's having a difficult time in life, or just doesn't find any happiness or contentment with the current circumstances in their life. And so I wanted to see if that was going to be the extent of it, because, well, the card of gaiety came out. So they must have been having some kind of joy, but maybe not. So we're looking here, we're looking at the World that came out on top of that. We're looking at the 8 of Wands, okay? 8 of Wands. And then we get some more cards mixed in here. So I'm thinking, Libra, these cards are for you and not necessarily for someone else, meaning you're experiencing the beautiful part of the celebration that I'm seeing with the 4 of Cups, along with the 4 of Cups, or bottles, right, of champagne that somebody is drinking here with all the gaiety. That's why I said don't overdo it, even if somebody is taking you out to celebrate something, an anniversary, a birthday, a party, you getting, I don't know, hitting the lottery, you getting, I don't know, maybe some kind of upgrade at work. Don't overdo it, okay? Because we tend to act foolish when we are unencumbered, right? And what happens when we drink? We don't have any boundaries anymore because we don't know what we're doing. So be careful with that, okay? You have the High Priestess and you have the 6 of Cups here. So again, feeling like somebody wants to come back into your energy, Libra. And I did see that somebody right here, but it looks like they're having a hard time wherever it is that they are. You have the Ten of Swords here. So this is someone from the past, something that is done and over with. It is ended. It has ended. And I feel like when they're looking at you right now, they're looking at you like they're on top of the world. They're celebrating. Everything is going well for them. Why are they on top of the world? Why do they get to celebrate? Possibly because you're doing the right thing by yourself. You're not waiting around and seeing what other people are going to do for you. You're taking the world, you know, by the tail, and you're giving it a good spin around, and you're doing your thing. And I think that's why you look to the outer world from people that are not necessarily right next to you experiencing life. You look like you're having a damn good time. And hey, why not? Let's have a damn good time. The only problem is don't overdo your good time, because again, you might end up saying yes to things that you really don't want to say yes to. Or, you know, those people that they wake up in the morning and they're like, oh my, who the heck is that laying next to me? That kind of overindulgence. So be very, very careful. Also, you let your guard down. You might spill beans that you're not supposed to be telling other people about what's coming up in the future or near future for you. Because people, let's just face it, a lot of times we look at them like, no, they wouldn't hurt a fly. And they're the ones that are adding salt or throwing salt to you least you expect. So be careful, because it is someone from the past, someone that is dead as a doorknob, as the saying goes. You have to excuse me, but motorcycles, yeah, I haven't heard that sound in a while. That's because it was 60 degrees here today in Manchester, New Hampshire. I feel like a weather girl. Yeah. So let me take a look-see so I can say hello real quick. Hi, Willie. Hi, Paul. JS, are you coming back from another place? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Somehow you're redoing something and then coming back? I'm going to say something right now. I'm not a psychiatrist. I've just had a lot of classes in psychology, Paul, because it is my degree that I was going for. Please do not mention people's body parts on this channel, or I'll block people again. I'm saying it for the last time. All right, let's keep going. So here we are with the Ten of Cups. Again, you know, you should be on top of the world, everything going well for you, my Libras, okay? And again, they're telling me something about a change of residence or a change of some kind that's coming. Possible move. Maybe you're getting another job, or maybe that job is taking you to another city or state or country. You never know. Hey, you never know. But what I don't like, oh my gosh, you see the cards I have in my hand? Two are exactly the same. It's crazy. All right. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm going to put these down. Both of them are the same card, though. Just be forewarned. The person that's coming towards you, possibly traveling towards you, okay, is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is saying, again, that they are one and the same with the Emperor. Now, I don't know how they believe that they're the Emperor, but that's what they're telling me. However, you have both these cards that are the same card. They're the same card. They're the Five of Coins. The same card, guys. So this person who is coming in is the King of Swords, which is not my typical everyday Libra. Meaning, I don't believe that it's one of my Libras that watches me or that will watch this. I believe that if it is another air sign, it's not an air sign that is doing well. It's somebody that's not doing well, but they want to present as if they are in emperor status. And we all know that the emperor is the epitome of all the four kings. Yeah, I can make that money. Yeah, I'm strong. Yeah, my intellect is superior. You know, yeah, ooh, in the bed I am, and I get things done. So that's what they're trying to tell us that they are. It doesn't matter whether it's a male or a female, but they're trying to present as if they are an emperor status person. And they have theirs, and they have theirs in check, as they say. But I don't think so. I don't think so, because I see that they're in the 5 of coins twice over. So that's telling me that somebody's fronting. You know how in school, if you ever go to school, even let's say lawyers, okay, because the King of Swords is coming out. So let's take the King of Swords, for example. King of Swords could be somebody in law. If this person just got out of law school, let's say, and they just passed the board, what do they have to start doing? They have to start going to court and having their little rebuttals and XYZ in front of the judge and the opposing lawyer, right? So they have to fake it till they make it. That kind of energy is what I'm seeing. Whoever's coming towards you wants you to believe, I got it going on, I've got this, that, and the other, and I drive a Mercedes or whatever, and it may not be true. Or maybe in the past they had that, but it's not true any longer. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for that pile in particular. You have someone trying to come in as the emperor. You have someone coming in saying, I am the emperor and I have all this under control. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm sorry. No, you don't. All right. You have the 10 of Wands here. With this man. And I really do believe we're coming all the way back to who we're talking about. Whether it is a love interest or whether it's someone from the past that you no longer have interest in, it is still coming forward in our cards going forward that this person wants to be in your life somehow, some way. They want to be part of your life. Oh my goodness. This is just crazy, okay? Cards are repeated here, right? We already established that. 5 of coins, 5 of coins. Cards are repeating in this pile too, pile number 3. 10 of Wands to the 10 of Wands. So this person is feeling your absence, Libra. This person is definitely feeling your absence. This person is definitely feeling some kind of way because they're not part of your life or you're not part of their life anymore, and they're not able to get into your life and know everything about your life and know everything that's going on in your life. So all they're left with is hypothesizing, right? All they're doing now. You haven't seen the way? I don't even know what that means. I don't know what salt means. But anyway, nonetheless, they feel like you're guarding your money. You're guarding your everything. And you're not letting them in. So all they're left with is, I'm wondering what Libra's doing. I wonder, Libra, I bet you Libra has this much money. I bet you Libra has that going on. I bet you Libra has a new lover. I bet you Libra's in a new relationship. I bet you Libra has a new house. I bet you Libra's driving a new car. They're just left just wondering what it is going on with you, okay? But meanwhile, it looks like you, because you've been through a little bit of something in the recent past, some of you have been through money woes, problems with money, or just maybe that you made investments that did not pan out for you the way you wanted to, and that's okay. So what it's saying is now you're thinking things through, okay? And that's why you're nice and quiet. You're thinking things through, and you're making choices that are more deliberate. Where am I going to put my money? Where am I going to put my time and attention to? I can't just put my attention to any little thing or things from the past, people from the past. It didn't pan out. I wasted time. I wasted effort. And my time and attention was taken for granted. So no, here I come with my basket, putting all my energy back. And I'm not going to give my energy to anything that doesn't pan out for me. In other words, if there's nothing in it for me that I immediately see that, yeah, it's going to work out, or that I should be doing this, then it's a no. It's a clear, defining line. No, I'm not doing it, okay? I do see another thing that's, again, it's not coincidental in the metaphysics. We believe that it's meant to be. There are no coincidences. So here we go with the 4 of coins and the 4 of coins yet again. So you have themes here, Libra. Themes that are telling you what to do and what not to do, okay? All right. Hi, Javon. So again, we have the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords made his way, yes, right there. right there with the coyote or wolf, whatever you want to call it, okay? Made its way right to that stack. Why? Because there is somebody that's trying to come back towards you in a very sneaky way. And, oh no, you can trust me now. No, we can't. No, we can't. Look at that. No, we can't. So what they will come in trying to do, or even possibly accomplishing to do, is confuse you. Bring illusion and confusion with the Eight of Swords. You will feel tested. Why? Well, because here we have the Wheel of Fortune, my dears, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune is here for two reasons. The Wheel of Fortune is here. You had a dream. That's awesome. I did too. Oh my gosh, I had soot on my hands. They're coming in for their reasoning. You're coming in with this card for your reasoning. So their reasoning, we've already got it on the table. They're coming in to give you this sweet deal again. You know, it's like I always say, that oceanfront property in Arizona that really doesn't exist, because we all know that Arizona is a desert. So there's no oceanfront property there. But people will sell you, those people will sell ice to an Eskimo if the Eskimo will buy it. So that's what I'm selling you. Oh, come on, let's get it going again. Come on, Libra, you know me. Come on, Libra, you know me. I'm just me, you know me. Come on, Libra. You know how it used to be. Come on, don't you miss that? Yeah, no, actually, I don't miss that. My head was in the clouds. My feet weren't touching the ground. Therefore, I wasn't paying attention that I was about to go off a cliff. And then, after all of that, what? Not even dust was left of you. You left as soon as you came. So, no, I don't think so. So, the Libra is being told by Spirit, okay? This Wheel of Fortune is for you. This Wheel of Fortune is because you have the Knight of Wands coming in, okay? So information is coming towards you, and that is from the Queen of Cups. So you're going to have plenty. And yeah, you don't have to be mean, right? We don't have to be mean to people. We don't have to be ugly to people. We don't have to be sassy or ugly or what is it? What is the term that is going on? And I love it. Sugar, honey, iced tea. Yeah, if for those that know what that is, put it in the comments. You don't have to be ugly to people to be ugly to people. You can do it covert and still get your point across. My point that I'm trying to make from all of this is, it looks like you're going somewhere. Your monies are improving. Your energies are improving. Not going to say you didn't have bumps in the road from time to time, that you did not. You did. But now has come time, Spirit is telling you, pisa bien, no resbales. Think very well and clearly about where you're putting your money and your energy. Your time, your energy, your finances. Where are you giving them? Where are you putting them away? Because let me tell you, and I don't mean to be political, but if you're going to do like what's been happening through Doge lately, well, shit fire. Everybody took my tax money and did crazy things like teaching people to do I don't know what in other countries that don't even want to know about those things. So you have to be very, very careful, very meticulous with your finances. And now, because we are going through such a hard ascension, it's not over. We're not only going through ascension, and then we're going through doggone Mercury retrograde, and then Venus retrograde. And my goodness, I'm spent, guys. If I'm sitting here without something tying me to the chair and I'm still sitting upright, it's a miracle, because I have felt so exhausted. And I'm sure some of you that are going through ascension symptoms can tell me the same. So why would you want to, on top of everything that you went through with this past person, and then going through ascension symptoms, and then trying to battle your way out of a pit, and then you finally get out and you're just about cleaning yourself off, dusting yourself off, and getting all your money straight and all your energy straight, and you start feeling a little better, both emotional, because this ascension has been a son of a bitch, excuse my French. But it has been hard on the senses, on the emotions. I mean, if you haven't cried through this ascension, man or woman, I think you're lying. So I'm telling you, after all of that, and then you want to come back and you want to sell me your sobbing story of Libra, you know me. Come on, Libra, it's just me. Yeah, it is just you. You're right. It's just you, the person that broke me the first time. Yeah, it's just you, the one energy that promises to give and it gives nothing. It yields nothing. It's like you put all your doggone seeds in the field, and then what happens? You water them, the sun is shining on them, you're waiting, and you're like months later, people are starting to see things sprout in their fields, and they're like, what's going on in yours? Didn't you plant this season? Yeah, I did. What happened? Well, they were plants that were supposed to sprout so you could, I don't know, eat from and sell and have gains from. But it brought nothing. It yielded nothing. It was already cursed. So why do you want to go back to people like that? I'm just saying, you know, you do what you want. You have your free will. But I'm just here to tell you, if you say yipes, if you're in the same position in 2025 that you left 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, shame on you. Shame on you. So again, you've got all those things going on for you. I really believe that your monies will straighten out. Your energies will straighten out. Yeah, it is kicking everybody's booty. Take people with a grain of salt that are on the internet, including me. Do your research. Because of the fact that there's so much information out there. One person is going around saying that they have all the answers and nobody else does. And this is what I say. We all have a piece of the puzzle. Every single teacher, guru, tarot reader that actually wants your greater good has a piece of the puzzle. Not one of us has all of the answers. Let me tell you why I know. Because otherwise you wouldn't be here anymore. You would not only graduate, but God would do what he did with, who was it, Elijah? Who was it, Enoch, that he took up? Yeah, he took him up into the sky. He didn't have to die. So no, friends, I'm sorry. This person has a lot of answers for those that are well into their ascension and into more than the 3D. The 3D is like, should be left behind. It should be left behind. We have to function as human beings on the 3D, but that should already be left behind and closed. You should be functioning in the 5D at the very least. And if you've already been on this earth and you've already been doing your homework and you've already been ascension after ascension after ascension after ascension, you should be 11 on up. You should be way into your graduation, your grad school, PhD level. And if you're not, well, why? Okay, why? So again, don't listen to just one person. Do your homework, do your research. Don't be lazy, because when you do, then you give that away. You give that right away to have an opinion. You understand what I'm saying? You can bark at people all you want that are giving you answers, supposedly, solutions, supposedly, on what you should be going through, how you should be going about it. But if you don't do your research to see if you can counter check them, or if you can say, yeah, they're right, then you don't have any leg to stand on. Okay? Libra, what else is coming for Libra that we haven't already covered, please and thank you. I'm here to tell you, and I'm no different. I'm on that gravy train myself. If I don't do homework, I have no reason, I have no cause to be saying anything, because I don't know any better. I don't know any better. I'm a follower too. And the only follower that I am of doesn't reside here on earth. He came to earth. Look what happened to him. Look what happened to him when he was here. So, just be very careful who you're listening to and buying into, okay? Just be very careful. All right, you have the 7 of Wands here. Yes, like a balanced scale. And we're always in that. Hi, Olivia. How are you doing? I don't know who we're talking about, but you're right, whoever it is. Okay, so again, the 7 of Wands is here. What is that telling us? Us telling us we need to have that balance. We have to have that balance. We can't stay on top all the time. I've told you all about the fight. Yeah, if you look at it in that way, they're putting up a fight and they're on top. But I've told y'all before, that takes a lot of energy, guys. It takes a lot of energy to even the you know, like let's say martial artists, or I don't know, anybody that's disciplined in martial arts of some sort, or let's say a monk, right? It still takes a lot of energy and willpower to keep your hands out like this, or keep them in a fight stance. So stop and think about, you're exerting a bunch of energy. Instead, the Seven of Wands can also be a balance that needs to be formed for you and within you, okay? That balance is, okay, going back to this. I already went through the fire. I'm being refined right now by the fire. I've already gotten into the fire, right? And I don't like it. It feels bad to me. It feels rough. It feels like I have no more energy, or I'm tired. And we see the Ten of Wands twice over to tell us we've been through it. Don't go through it again. You learned your lesson. Show it when this person shows up. Don't let them take you through the fire again. Okay? You don't need to be refined twice, but you do need to be reminded of everything you went through so you don't have to go through it again. So again, it's a balance. You have the Chariot. So where are you going? Where are you going? The Chariot is here to take you wherever you want to go. You've already done the fighting. Put down the fighting. You don't have to fight anymore. You can make things manifest now. You can make things manifest in your life now. What do you want to manifest? Do you want to manifest this person coming back? Well, they're coming back, or at least they're contemplating every doggone week. I give it a rest so that maybe the energies can change, and it keeps showing us the same thing. People that want to come back. And now I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to ask a question, and please do write it in the comments, because I would like to see what your answers would be. Why do you suppose this person keeps trying to come back to you, Libra? Why do you suppose the biggest answer is, the biggest reason is that they want to come back to you, my Libra? Why do you think that is? Anybody, any viewer, anybody watching me right now, why do you suppose it is that they want to come back to you? They're already telling us 2 times over here. Well, actually 3. Here they told us, hey, I'm going to show up as the Emperor. You don't have to know that I'm not an Emperor. You don't have to know that I'm in the 5 of Coins, that I'm hurting. You don't have to know that I lost my money. I lost funding. You don't have to know. Here, oh, I'm looking at you and I'm looking to see if I can count your money. You must be doing well because you're not reaching out to me. You're not talking to me. Why aren't you talking to me, Libra? Why? What are you going through? Because I'm going through the 10 of Wands. I'm going through it. You're going through it because of ascension. They're going through it because of karma. The things that they've done, not only to you, but in life in general. And then you have them coming in with the 7 of Swords as a fox. Coming into, no, not add to you, but to try to take you back into this illusion, into this really messed up mindset. So again, I'm asking you, Libra, anybody here in the audience, please let me know what you think of why this person would want to come back. Why do you think it is? Because I can tell you what it is. People feed off of energy. Energy vampires. Okay? So if they felt really good when they were with you, they're going to try to come back. It's like you need to recharge their energy. Recharge them like a battery. And then once they get that charge from you, they leave again, because all they want is to steal your energy. They don't want to be by your side, but they know that when they're by you, when they're near you, when they're with you, for some reason, they feel really good. They feel really good. They feel really strong, invincible. So then they go off into their own life and go do all the things they can do. Why? Because I got to fix this money problem. And I know who can fix it. Oh, yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but they must be doing something good. Maybe they're investing. I don't know. It looks like they're making money over there. Let me go see, because I'm in the 10 of Wands, man. This is getting heavy. This is getting heavy. I can't carry this anymore. This is getting heavy. It's getting heavy. I should go towards the Libra. That's the answer right there. That's the answer. I got to go towards the Libra. Libra has the energy. And I know that once I get near the Libra, it's like a force field. And their force field is like when Tesla in the movie that he kept putting all the doggone light bulbs on throughout all of the little socket areas that he was putting them, and they all just kept lighting up. Yeah, that's what you are, Libra. You're a light. But you're, I hope, finally getting that you cannot let people come near with this energy anymore. Because if you keep doing that, they steal from you your positive energy, and they give to you the energy they've been in. The disillusion, the heartache, the have-nots, the I don't know how to get out of this. That wasn't your energy to begin with. For those that I'm talking to right now, and you know who you are, if your money went sour, went south, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Nowhere to be found. If your energy was always sapped, if you always felt like crying, if you always felt depressed, and then you always felt empty, well, guess what? It's because you were empty. And that is depressing. Because while you were with them, they always had a smile on their face. And no sooner did they leave, you felt down in the dumps again. Because they took all your positive, beautiful energy that God gave to you. So, guys, it is your choice. It is your choice whether you're going to give your energy away yet again. But I'm here to tell you, there was someone, and I don't know which one it was, because frankly, there's a couple of people that are posting chosen one videos that are pretty good. And then there's others that are questionable. And this one, it did touch me because it was telling us it's not the season to be giving other people energy that don't deserve. It's the season of weeding people out. It's the season of choosing yourself, choosing to love yourself, and loving yourself so much like you used to, that it reignites that love energy, that Christ love power energy within you. Then you shun it out into the world like you used to, when people would come near you and they were drawn to you all the time, and they felt healed or they felt listened to when they'd come near you. That was all you. That was a gift that God gave to you to work through you to give to the world. And you chose to give it to the people or person that just kept leaving you empty. So again, this is your choice, my Libras. And I'm sorry that this is the first time that I come back, and this is the message that Spirit wants to give to you. I wish it could be, like ponies and rainbows and butterflies and woo, let's all have glitter everywhere. Problem is, it's like the Wizard of Oz. Who's behind the curtain? Who was really behind the curtain? Who was the Wizard of Oz? Tiny little man, insignificant, nothing, right? But you didn't know that because the curtain wasn't drawn. Once the curtain was pulled back, then you got to see that it was absolutely nothing to fear, nothing to be in awe about. So you've already taken your blinders off, or your, the kerchief around your head. You can see, you don't have it covering your eyes anymore. You just don't. You just don't. But there is somebody that wants to come put it right back on. Wants you to put it right back on yourself. So again, my Libras, pisa bien y no resbales. Think. And don't just make choices off your past emotional feeling. Just don't. If you've really changed, it's going to show. And you won't have to be a bitch or an asshole about it. I promise you that. You can just be who you now are. You can't go back, let's say, for example, let's say 30 years ago. I can't go back and undo anything that I did right or wrong. I can't, because the past is the past. But from here forward is where you have to draw the line and have the balance and know where you're going. And how close do people come to you? How close can they get to you? And who are they? And why they can come. Why? Why do they have a ticket to you? As I always tell you guys, why do they have that ticket to you? It better be for a good reason, and not just because you're lonely or depressed, or because, they made you feel good for how long? 5 minutes? Maybe it lasted 30 minutes tops. And then they leave and there they go again. Lord knows who they're going to be with the next day, or maybe possibly the same day. I had a girlfriend, and I'll leave y'all with this. When I was 17 years old, I had a girlfriend. No, I'm not kidding. I had a girlfriend. She had a guy in every room, okay? We would go to this place that was for dancing, and every single room, there was a guy. I couldn't go to any of the dang rooms to dance because there would be a guy asking, "Where's Chris?" I don't know. Of course I knew. "Where's Chris?" I don't know. She's over there. And of course she was over there. Why? Because I didn't want to be in the middle of all this. I'm giving you this example because she had no shame in her game. And, you know, they're idiots because they would chase her, right? That many guys for one person. Stop and think about it. Can you imagine when they... I'm sure several caught her. That's what I'm trying to get to. Several caught her, and they were still willing to chase. So stop and think about that too. So today with you for 30 minutes tops, you know, maybe an hour if you can squeeze it out of them, because yeah, it was that good. And then, I don't know, the afternoon, because she would do that too. She'd have a matinee date. For those that don't know what that is, because you're probably too young, the matinee is when the movie starts early, like between 12 and 2 p.m. She'd have one of those dates. And then she'd have a crucial date, let's say, you know, that was a little more risque in the evening. And nobody knew what she was doing, or did they? That's my point. Do you know that that's what they're doing, and that's what they're willing to do, and that's what they're going to do to you again? You know, people don't change that much. They don't. And if they do, I always tell you guys, it has to be a radical change, and it has to be because a near-death experience or somebody in their family died and they saw the light, and that light was God. So if they haven't had that kind of change, don't expect that from them. And just because you're ascending doesn't mean they're going to ascend too. And yeah, you can see if you stand back long enough and give yourself that distance. Okay, buddy, right there's good enough. It's close enough. Okay, let me check you out. Of course, you're not going to tell them this. Let me check you out. Let me see what you're all about. Let me see the vibes you're giving. The moment I feel like you're lying again, the moment I feel like you're full of crap again, I'm outie. Let's just put it that way. I'm outie. And nice seeing you. Yeah, we're going to have to do this again. Never. So again, the choice is yours, because this Wheel of Fortune is here for you, and it's here to take you to your next level. Or else, why ascend? Why ascend? Why are you going to go from, and I didn't go to pre-K. I didn't go to pre-K. I didn't go to kindergarten, unfortunately, and I'm still debating whether to make this a channel where I'm going to change the name and just do everything here. Because I'd hate to not have all my hard work that I've already done go forth with me. But I say all that to say, you know, you go to kindergarten, you go to elementary school, you go to high school, you go to junior college, you go to university. You're going to your PhD for God's sakes. And here comes somebody coming back around. And they're not even out of mid school. They're not even out of middle school in their spiritual walk. That's why I put that video, in case you've never scrolled through my videos, and I put in there that I was having a discussion with a Karen that has an 8th grade level when I'm getting my spiritual PhD. So you're going to go back to be with somebody that at most could be in 8th grade while you're getting your PhD. Why? They must look really hot. They must look really good, or they must do, you know, something with that wand or peach that, I don't know. What is it? Guinness? Let's go. They found a new way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Kama Sutra. I don't know. But it must be something, because you keep letting them come back and put you in this disillusionment. Disillusionment. No, it's like a video I posted today. It's time to evolve. It's time to evolve. You're not from here. Our time here is between 0 Okay? And we can't even say 0 because, man, we're 9 months old before we're even out of the womb. But, okay, 0 to the most, if you're lucky, 100. But let's just be real. Let's just be real. 0 to 80. That's a little more reasonable, right? 75 to 80 years old, what most people live to. You have all this time to be wasting, obviously, and I'm preaching to myself because I've done it to myself too, guys. I'm not exactly just telling you so that you can listen to all that I have to say. If I don't take my own advice, then what the hell am I doing? Like she said, she just wanted to hear whatever. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are like that on the internet, or even psychologists. I'm sorry, psychologists, but sometimes you suck and some of you are awesome. They just want to hear themselves because they have a PhD. But let me tell you, they're going to use you again if you let them. If you let them. If you're more astute this time and sit back and let them do all the talking or the majority of the talking and look at their body language and their actions need to speak louder than their words, then that's different. But if not, look what they're already promising. Sleight of the hand with the fox and the 7 of Swords. And you guys been here long enough on this channel to know what the 7 of Swords means to me. It means I just brainwashed you. I got you to do exactly what I wanted. I didn't even have to lift a finger. Pretty much you're like butter in my hands. You just melt. Stop and think about the high that you give someone every time you give in and do exactly what they thought you were going to do. You go back to them exactly the way that they thought you were going to do because you haven't changed. And the truth is, if you haven't changed, and most of you have, but those that I'm talking to, and I know it hurts because I'm in that pile too, if you haven't changed, they have a shoe-in. They don't have to do any work. All they have to do is show up and be little Mr. Adonis or little Miss Universe. And that's it. That's it. So if you love yourself, don't do it. If you don't love yourself, oh well. Choice is yours. You have free will. I'm so happy for it. But you know what? Let me tell you something. Because I am going through ascension. And it's not a happy joy for me right now. But I will tell you something that I've come to a realization. Free will sometimes is not your friend. Because God gives you, just like, let's say you're his child. He just cut it out. Okay. Cut it out. Okay. Cut it out. And that's all you hear from God, right? You can do whatever the heck you want. Cut it out. But then when God really wants to straighten your little tail out, he does it like a smite and he sits your ass down and shows you what. By that time, you've already been broken how many times by these people? Like I said, preaching to the choir. So free will is not that great and it's not exactly free. Isn't that what people tell you when you go into the stores and they're giving free sample this and that? They give you the tiny little sample because if it tastes good, or you drink the little wine, that thimble of wine, and it tastes good because they want to sell you something. Think, Linda. Think. So that's what it is. They're going to give you the wand or the peach because they want to sell you something. And what are they selling you? Pipe dream, baby, a pipe dream. That's about it. This has been your reading, my friends. I love you all. We'll be back tomorrow if God is willing and I'm able. I'm trying to get strong again, but my gosh, all I've been having energy for is to go to work and come back, eat, and hit the sack again. That's how bad this ascension has been on me. Please let me know how you are doing. I really do look forward to seeing you guys and seeing your beautiful names and your beautiful, I don't know what those were that were floating when I don't have my glasses on. Yes, spoiled children. Yeah, well, you know what? I used to. Hi, Thomas. I used to. Hi, is it Mayara? 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 I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm sorry. You know, I used to be like that too. I used to share my toys. And now I'm like, no, I don't feel like sharing my toys. You know, I'm going to be honest. This is going to sound crude. But as I always disclose, COPA, don't get me. This is an 18 and over channel. We're all adults here. I wouldn't take my pants off for this. I'm just saying, what I saw tonight, I mean, I've seen bad on my table, but this was downright just telling me to my face, when I return, I'm going to wash you, brainwash right here. I'll put something over your face so you don't know what's going on. And yeah, you're going to do everything that I want you to do, and you're not going to see me. Oh, I see you coming. I see you coming. I also see you going. I see you coming, and I lock the door so you don't come. I close the curtains so I can make sure that everybody thinks that there's nobody home. I'm telling you, I will not share my goodies. It's not worth it. At this point, the store is closed unless I have someone of value that God sends to me. And if not, then hey, I am more than happy to go home intact. Y'all know what I mean. So I will see y'all tomorrow if God is willing and I am able. Meanwhile, take care of yourselves. Drink a lot of water. Sleep, my friends. Don't watch so much news. Yes, they're doing a lot of good, cleaning things up little by little. Rome wasn't built in a day. Bad example, I know. But at the same time, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much on your psyche. Don't do that to yourselves. Take in what you can. Turn it off. The last, let's say, 3 months, I can't even watch TV. I can't even get into movies. I can't even get into Netflix. I can't get into anything. Yet, this ascension has been very strange and peculiar for me. I have to have, if I do have something running, I have to have 2 things running while I'm doing something else. So I have to have a lot of activity. It's like I'm speeding up on certain things. I think that's why I'm so exhausted. But on other things, it's like I don't have the attention span for junk anymore. I don't have it anymore. I just don't want it. It doesn't appease me. It doesn't appeal to me. It doesn't draw my attention. So be careful what you're letting in, okay? Be careful what you're letting in. It's dangerous. And always know this, the good of all or the good of some. Who's filling their pockets and who's trying to fill yours as a society? Think about it that way. Who's trying to do greater good for all, and who is blatant about won't stand up for a child? I'm about to cry because that really ticked me off, and it really hurts me as a being of light. You can't stand up for a child of 13 that has already had 13 surgeries because they had brain cancer. You can't stand up for a woman who lost their daughter who had a really beautiful, bright future. You can't stand up for the other one who is getting, I don't know, some kind of wildlife or whatever refuge named after her because she was also killed. You can't do that. Then you tell me who the bad guy is by just your actions. Again, actions. What is the fruit that you are displaying to God, to the world, to yourself when you look in the mirror and nobody else is around? What is that? I think I have that little plaque somewhere. Do in the light what you would do in the dark, what you would do in the light. Be the same person in the dark that you are in the light, because that way nobody has anything to claim on you. Your conscience is clear. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.